Tonight, I'm going to make an awesome video about AI basics for dogs. Now, are you a dork? I don't know. But if you're new to AI, you get stuck with rigid prompts and everyone says that you post AI slop, then this video is for you. And this video is even more for you if you have never touched AI. If you've touched grass and have never logged into ChatGPT in your entire life, or DeepSeek, or even played with an AI chatbot, then this video is for you. Okay, now that I got that out of the way, be sure to subscribe to Traumatized Ghoul. My username is at GhoulStuffs on Substack, X, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Same handle, same display name. Now, where do I even start? Before you even get into using AI chatbots, first be aware of what they are. These are large language models. Why? Because they are large and they speak different languages and they are models, not fashion models, but robot models. So whatever you speak to them in English or whatever, they'll understand and they'll spit back some replies to you. That's the gist. That's what LLMs or large language models are. I hope I got that out of the way. Now, why should you use AI chatbots or tools in general? It's because everyone uses it, just like you use Google search or your keyboard or your fridge. It's becoming a staple, especially in SEO or anything related to that. If you have to find a restaurant, location, track someone, whatever, you need Google, right? So same logic, except you're using chatbots because they can do the searching for you. Now, which AI platform or tool should you use? Very basic and very quick. ChatGPT is great for role plays and basic everyday chats, for writing also, rewriting drafts. Gemini is great for Google searches because Gemini digs straight into, like, it pulls data from, the Google API and stuff. Claude is best for writing stuff, especially deep thinking. Also, Claude thinks on its own a little bit, way more than ChatGPT and Gemini. So every chatbot has its flavor and nuance. Okay, Perplexity is a model that's more geared towards searching online, finding citations, finding up-to-date and accurate data. So you can mix and match. If you're searching from Google, you could use Gemini, and if you're searching from Google search engine or anywhere else, or if accuracy is your highest priority in general, then you can use Perplexity for pulling figures and stuff. Now, 3 minutes down, you guys know what AI chatbots are. Definitions out of the way. Now that you know which ones to use also, they should help a bit. So how do you even start prompting? Like, what's a prompt? A prompt is basically a question or an instruction, something you tell the chatbot. Because a chatbot is like a brain dead 4-year-old. It doesn't know what it's supposed to do, and you just stare at it into empty space. Like, you stare at it like it's nothingness. Okay, so yeah. So how do you start using them? First thing, before you even start using them, go to the customize settings. There should be a preferences option or something here. I'm just looking for it. Every AI chatbot has a personalization setting, which you can find somewhere. So look for that one, skills. Okay, I'm not logged in. I have to log in now. Hold on. Okay, cool. So there's memory, workflows. I haven't really played around with Perplexity, so I'm not gonna make this super deep, but the general drill is the same. Yeah, I found it. It should be somewhere here. Go to settings, then go to personalization, and here you can write a prompt here, like what it is you do every day. Simple, plain English, what you're gonna use the AI chatbot for, what you don't want it to do. You can even add your banned words list or whatever, so it can tailor its outputs and avoid that. Perplexity has a 1500 character limit, so keep that in mind. This is the first thing you should do. Okay, especially if it's a private account. If you're using a group by tool, then ignore this. But yeah, Same thing for ChatGPT also. There should be a personalization setting here somewhere. Click on that. My phone battery is dying. I better make this a quick video. Hold on. Go to settings again. Same drill. Personalization. Okay. You can put custom instructions about your occupation. Fill these out like you fill up your office form. Then same thing for Gemini as well. Gemini has a personalization setting. This gear icon here should be there. Yes, it's under personal intelligence. Instructions for Gemini. You can give custom instructions here and keep adding. I haven't added anything here, but you can set multiple instructions, okay? I don't know what's the character limit for this, but same drill, because I don't use Gemini that much besides just internet searches. Okay, so now how do you write prompts? Pretty fast. Go to voice notes. It's a free little app. You can get like you can get like a subscription, okay, if you want. Like I actually bought a subscription this month. It was like 800 something. My boss paid for it, 800 rupees. So that's about $9 a month. But you do get a free account and it gives you 100 minutes of recording time per week free. So it still works. Now how you can use it is like this. You click on record, then you switch tabs and you keep talking. So for example, if I want to write a prompt, I could tell ChatGPT, hey ChatGPT, I am completely new to using AI. I have never used a chatbot before in my life. I don't know how to write a prompt. How do I use you best? Walk me through or give me some guidance. Keep it very simple because I don't want to be overwhelmed or bombed with info. Something like that. Okay. Then you let it record. Copy that transcript and then paste it. Cool. You don't have, and there's a web search option. You don't have to enable it. You're asking a general question, so you don't need to enable web search. We'll get into that later. But let's just send the prompt. See, you don't need to learn prompt engineering. Just talk to me like you would talk to a helpful person. Same drill. You want to say your goal, your experience level, tell any limits, like I only have 30 minutes. If the answer is confusing, say so, try things this thing. Okay, this you will see every prompt engineering basic or basic prompting basic tutorial cover on YouTube. You basically say what you want, then you give it context. Context means if you're attaching files or what your experience is or what the AI is working with basically, and then tell it any limits so that it doesn't go beyond limits. And then you know what format you want or what output format you want if the answer is confusing. So you've got your goal, which is task, plus context or files, what it's working with. I'm typing it out for you, okay? Plus restrictions or limits, plus output format, how you want your answer. You can skip the output format if you want, if it's a general query or something. But if you're working on a blog post or a tweet or something with character limits or some specific styles, okay, stuff like that, then yeah, you could mention the output format. So that's something you want to keep in mind. That covers your prompting 101 tutorial. Your prompts will keep changing. Prompts are just thoughts in time, and you can keep changing with voice notes. Now, one more way you can prompt. Click on new chat. I'm showing you one more way. Get handy.computer. Okay. Install it. Go to the settings. Make sure this button is on, push to talk. This is for dictation. It uses a Whisper Flow model. Okay, it's better than the paid Whisper Flow. This is like free and open source. So if you want to type a prompt here, you can say something like, "Hey, how are you doing? Or can we role play or do something cool? I'm kind of bored right now. I'm just killing some time." Something like that. Okay, that's a prompt. That is literally how you prompt. Okay, it's really that simple. And then you can, if you want to continue, okay, you can say something like, Just hold the keys. I want you to be a villain I'm fighting against. So I'm gonna launch an attack. I want to see how you react. Are you ready? Kamehameha. Okay, so now it's role playing with you. Okay, so basically this is how you prompt. So if you're doing an office activity or writing a document or filling something up, you just keep chatting in the same tab. Okay, this is one tab, by the way. If you switch to another tab, like here I made another tab called AI usage guide or something, ChatGPT is going to probably forget or not remember, depending on if you've enabled the memory option, which is also there in your settings. You have to check your settings again if it keeps forgetting context. Okay, you have to go to the settings thing, and yeah, there should be a memory option also here, somewhere here. Personalized memory, something, I don't know. You can play around with this, okay? You can play around with fast answers. You can play around with your responses. If you want to make it dark and gory, then you can just try and see if you're role playing and stuff. If you're using it for everyday use, then yeah. Okay, cool. So that covers the basics of ChatGPT. Now, what other ways can you use an AI chatbot for? You can use it to search for you something. For example, let's talk about screen recorders. Like, how am I recording this screen? Okay, I could say something like, could you find me a free forever screen recorder that I could install as a Chrome extension and quickly record meetings, anything on the go? There should be no subscription, paid plan, anything. I'm kind of broke right now, so I don't have a debit and credit card. If I don't have to sign up also and just download and install it, then even better. Give me a couple of options. Okay, so now we are working with the screen recorder thing. Click on that. So now Gemini is going to start searching for you, and since it's pulling things from Google, you can trust it more or less. Okay, better than Perplexity at least, because Perplexity is more data focused. This is like it'll just pull stuff out for you. See, it's given you some options. Okay, so now open rec. Now you're not getting the links. You have to go and Google search. Okay, waste of time. You can just again prompt and say, can you give me direct links? These are not clickable. So this will save you a couple minutes at least, rather than going to the tab, typing the name, and then searching it up, scrolling. You get it in the same chat pretty much. You just wait a couple seconds, maybe go drink some coffee, water, whatever. Okay, you can click and see. Okay, it'll teach you how to use it and stuff. You can install it, do whatever you want. Okay, and these are all free. So 2-in-1 combo screen recorder. Now let's say I'd use this same method to get a video compressor, because sometimes I take classes, I record stuff, and I keep them in a private folder for viewing later. So when I didn't know what settings I had to play around with. So let's say you get a video compressor, okay, like Handbrake. It recommended me Handbrake. The way I got the screen recorder, same prompt for video compressor also. So after getting Handbrake, I installed it and I got confused as hell. Like, what do I do? Like, how do I play around with the settings, or how do I get this all set up? What do? You just hit on the print screen key on your keyboard and take a screenshot. Take this screenshot, open another tab, paste it, and then again prompt and say something like, I am new to using Handbrake. Check this screenshot in front of you. This is what I'm seeing right now. I want to compress my screen recording. I am currently recording something on my laptop from a Google Hangouts Meet thing. Could you tell me what settings I should use? Like, can you walk me through? I'm completely new. Make it easy to follow along. Just tell me what all I have to set up so I can compress my videos and upload on Google Drive to share with others. Google Drive has limited storage space. That's why I have to be careful. I can't pay for an upgrade. Something like that. Okay. Okay. Then run it. So you showed it the screen you are currently on, and you ask it to basically just give you instructions for setup. So you don't have to go to the official website, go through a manual, and then blah, 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 set things up and figure things out. You can figure it out from here, especially what you're seeing in front of you, you know. And if one screenshot is not enough, you can go to the other tab. Like you can click on the open source tab, add to queue tab, give it screenshots of the interface, okay, to show what you're working with, and it will help you set up, okay. And it will tell you keep it as MP4, web optimized, leave this checked. So as soon as it says, I'll go here, I'll turn this on, okay. I'm gonna read what it says, read through. Your source was this, ensure it is set to this and this. Just read it, okay. Like literally, it's given in plain English. And if you don't understand English, then just tell it to translate it to some other language so that you can read along and follow. That also works. So yeah. And you can prompt with voice notes. Voice notes is bilingual, by the way. You can speak in Hindi, Urdu, English, Japanese, Korean, any language you want. It's multilingual and it's very accurate. Makes minimum typos. You can also, there's a setting here called names to remember. If you're naming someone in your transcripts, any company, brands, any weird words and stuff, you can just click on this, okay, and just type in the keywords and stuff, and it will just maintain it in its memory. Voice notes also has a little free dictation option, which you can access on Windows by pressing Alt and D. So I can use this dictation option. I'm not sure if this is completely free or if it's a paid feature because I just started using it, but this is food for thought. Okay. It lagged a little bit because I'm recording, okay, so my laptop's not that good, okay, not much RAM and stuff, so it stuttered a little bit, but usually it gets things down smooth. But I recommend Handy, okay, you can just keep talking like this. And if you want to get rid of the hands-free dictation, just disable this key and continue. See what happens. So I'm going to keep talking to you again and again and again. Please pay attention to what I'm saying. I'm going to keep typing hands-free. Are we good? I'm not using hands, okay? My hands are away from the keyboard. I'm typing and talking hands-free right now. So Handy also does the same thing, you know, except it's free. Okay, so hope that helps with voice notes. Handy, whatever your pick, you can go with whatever works. This is like completely free. Voice notes is useful because you can do a lot of stuff with it. Like you can export your notes. You can record a Google Meet. Like there's an extension here and you can record. You can also install it in your smartwatch. So let's say you are with your boss and your boss is attending a meeting and you just tell her to put her client stuff, like whatever discussion she's having with the client, tell her to just put it on loudspeaker. And then you just tell her to just use her smartwatch to record, you know, so she can take notes in a meeting without the client finding out. So voice notes is like a neat little hack, okay? If you don't want to use voice notes for AI snooping on your meeting, let's say, you can use another thing called Friend Necklace. I don't have this, it's too expensive. Okay, but it's like a little AI, little partner. You can just wear it on your neck and you can walk around, use it. And I'm not promoting them. I think it's pretty weird and creepy in general. But if you need an AI eavesdropper or something, then yeah, you could probably consider that. Voice notes is good for regular and daily use case though. Okay, taking notes, doing anything you want. So it helps with prompting. So that covers prompting basics. Now, another part of prompting basics is, let's say I write a prompt, okay? Let's say I write something like an image little prompt, okay? Make me an image. Shit, one second, just cut out. Write me an image prompt of an anime character that's about to fight in the New York City streets. It's dark and he's going to have firepower. Okay, this is a very generic prompt. So you just type it in AI mode or something. Okay, let's use Gemini this time, and then let's go with Google AI only. So it will give you a little prompt. Okay, but notice here, how do you improve this prompt? Okay, so what do, you copy this and you want to upgrade it. Let's say you're using an image generator like Leonardo AI, or you're using something like Perchance, which is like completely free. Okay, you can generate unlimited images. And let's say you can't attach references also. So how do you improve this image prompt? Okay, you can say something like, this prompt you gave me before was too wordy. I will be probably trying it out on Leonardo AI. I will also use it on free image generators like Perchance. I will not have the option to attach image references. Give me at least 5 uh, image character prompts for maintaining consistency. Keep in mind that I cannot attach references, or that the AI is not going to remember what you say. So you have to write the prompt from scratch again and again to generate new visuals. Give me better image prompts and more options. This is the prompt you wrote, improve and polish it. So see what I said? I said you improve and polish it. Then what do you do? Whatever prompt it gave you, just copy that and you just paste it. Okay? And boom, it's going to upgrade your own prompt. See, it gave a much better prompt. It's saying here is your fixed character formula to copy paste into each prompt. This you have to copy paste every time, and this. Now, the third AI hack you're going to learn right now is beef text. So it's called beef text. You just go here. It's a text expander tool. Okay, so basically you can write something, save it as a hotkey, and use it. So let's say whatever prompt is just spit out. Okay, you have to reuse it again and again. So what I do, I go to beef text. Oops, one sec. I'm terrible with managing my tabs. Okay, I'll probably get an AI to manage it for me later. I'll do it myself, but I'm just saying. Go to combos, paste this, assign a little hotkey. Okay, $1. Character consistency. Let's call him Daniel or something. Okay, Daniel, just for your reference. And then what you do, you can generate images in bulk, just like this. Go to ChatGPT, keep these 2 tabs open. We're going to go a little back and forth. Let's close these tabs. Okay, so what you're going to do now is this little thing here, I'm copying right now, right? I'm going to make a little image here. Oops. Copy and then paste. And let it like just say something like, you don't have to say something, there should be an option. Yeah, create image. Click on create image. Okay, and let it just run. So it gave you a pretty cool image. Okay, and then let's see what happens. Let's say you want to generate another image. So what you do is you just type You see what I did? I used a hotkey. This time I didn't go to the tab here and freaking go copy and paste and do all that shit. And this same two line, I'm gonna reuse it again and again since I'm making multiple images. So I just press the little hotkey. Then I go and copy paste the second thing because these are like different scenes, right? So I can just copy and then just paste it. And then again click on the image create thing and let it run. Okay, you've got character consistency, and you don't have to attach your reference also. Okay, it gave you consistent characters. And other than character consistency, if you want environment consistency also, you can also tell it to maintain environment consistency and this thing. Just use voice notes. Okay, just say that you don't have you can't attach references. You have to keep the environment consistent, and you have to make like multiple scenes, and you can make your little anime video trailer, whatever. I don't have time to make AI videos right now, and I don't have the tools for AI video generation. I could probably figure out something. There are lots of free options out there, but like I said, I'm a busy person, so I don't have time right now. But I showed you how to do consistent characters uh, without even trying by just using voice notes. Keep in mind that I'm not a graphic designer. I don't have any experience with image editing. This is just pure prompting, just common sense and prompting. That's it. Okay. So like that. Now let's say if you want to take it a step real deep, you can probably copy a couple of images and ask AI to make a little character sheet, which is something you'll see people do. Character sheet, if you type, okay, you get these little sheets here, and then you can voice note and say that you can name the character. You can name a character, like let's call her, like this character is Makima. I've attached her character sheet. I want to place her at different scenes. I want to ensure environment consistency. So please make sure that, just give me a couple image prompts to make different scenes for me. And use this character sheet for your reference. Something like that, blah, 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 voice notes, okay? And then it'll give you like one by one image prompts. You can just copy and paste that prompt in the same chat, this thing. And if you are not using ChatGPT, if you're using something like Perchance where you cannot get, let's test this prompt here also, okay? Perchance, right? So I made these prompts, right? So let's test it out. You can see how the character consistency plays here also. Click on generate. And this is unlimited, okay? You can generate as many images as you want. Nothing's gonna happen. So yeah. So next time someone tells you you have to pay for AI tools and you have to fork out like a $20 subscription, just go to my LinkedIn, which is Traumatized Ghoul. And if anyone says I'm not real, this video is proof that I'm real, okay? You just go to my LinkedIn and what you do is you check my featured posts here. Just click this arrow thing and keep checking. There's a lot of featured posts I wrote. Here I've covered a bunch of free and open source AI tools on anything literally, image generation, video generation, something. Yeah, see, here I've mentioned, these are all image generators, free. Go through this post, all of them are free, no limits. You can use them as many times as you want, okay? There's also a banned AI words list, like for preventing AI slop writing, that's also there. I've mentioned that there. Then, yeah, there is like, if you want to write prompts and sell it online, you can go through this little guide here. You can play around with it, test it out, stuff like that. I haven't tried it out yet because like I said, I'm busy. I don't have time to play around. I already have a day job. So yeah. So stuff like that. So yeah. You can check these posts out. Now, where was I? So yeah, this was the first prompt, right? So let's run the second prompt now. Let's run the second prompt. Okay. See, character consistency is there even with perchance also. So you can generate like 2 3 more times, find whatever frame or this thing you like, and make videos. You can grow your YouTube channel or something if you get an AI. And if you make AI videos, be sure to tell me also, because even I want to make AI videos and I don't have time to learn how to make your like how to animate your visuals and go from image to video. I don't know that yet, so I don't have time to pick it up yet. But in case you make AI videos, drop me a tutorial. I'll pick it up from you. Just make sure it's like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or something. This video is super long because I'm covering everything right from the basics, so it's just helping out. I know that a free and open source AI video generates comfy UI that's like free for all, unlimited, but you need very powerful hardware and GPU to run that. So I think the next best option is Hugging Face, which is what you guys should check out. So if you want to access like multiple AI models for free, you can try Hugging Face Chat. Okay, here you can go to models. There's a ton of models here, and if you click on Omni, there is a gear icon here also for Omni. If you go to settings, okay, and you can put it in your system prompt, like the personalization setting I was talking about for ChatGPT Perplexity. This is your personalization setting for Hugging Face Chat. So based on the system prompt, whatever you're working on, whether it is document, blog, office stuff, whatever, it's gonna auto select the perfect model for you and then do your task. Now, this covers super basic prompting, everything you need to know basically to navigate and stuff. Now, one more thing. Let's say you are working with something like let's say you're working on a little homework or assignment. Okay, let's use this one. Let's say you are working on a homework or assignment. Let's pick a file or something. See, what file do I pick up? There's some sensitive stuff, so I better be careful what I use. Okay. I'm just thinking. Okay, let's pick this file. Okay. What I'm gonna do is something like, and let's say this little file that I uploaded, what it looks like. So this is some keyword data I collected from my personal blogging website. I haven't posted in like the last 2 weeks or something, 3 weeks, because I've been super busy. So I don't just have the time right now. Okay. Yeah. So let's imagine I've got all these keywords I collected, whatever. Let's say I'm on row 1, and for homework I have to fill in, let's say, row 50. Like let's say I have to fill in row 52 to 60. Okay, in the same format, whatever I'm doing right now. Let's say in the same way I want to fill out. Or this one, for example, there are some blank cells and stuff. I have to fill that out with AI. Okay, keep in mind data is not going to be accurate. I'm just taking a wild spin or guess, but this is a filling up your homework kind of assignment. What do I do then? I'll say something like, can you complete my assignment for me? I am making pillars and clusters. Just go through my spreadsheet file, see the data I've already entered. I need you to make a couple more pillars and clusters for me in the same format. Can you update my workbook and give me the final file here? Something like that. Okay. And then you just run it. Okay. You just run it. Model is there, whatever. It'll just, let's see what Perplexity does. It's saying the question looks difficult. Yeah, because the prompt is difficult. Okay, this would probably work best on Claude. Okay, Claude is very good with this stuff. Okay, filling up workbooks and stuff like that. Gemini is also good. I'll even run it simultaneously. See, it's not giving me a workbook as yet. It hasn't given me. Okay, fine. Let's do the same thing on Gemini. Okay, let's try the same prompt on Gemini. Okay, just upload the file. Yeah, this was the file. Pro mode is on, everything. Yeah, click on extended thinking. Okay, so it actually does the stuff for you. Can you give me a downloadable file? This is very important. Okay, just don't forget to mention that in your prompt. Ask it to give you a downloadable file, and it will just go through your assignment, do stuff, and it will fill stuff up for you basically. This is going to take a while. Okay, I don't think I can wait that long because I really want to close this video at the 40-minute mark. I think more than 40 minutes is overkill. No one's going to hold their attention that long. Yeah, see, it has done the file for me. So if I click on open now, look, it has maintained the same pillars and it has given more. It's given me something about sunglasses and stuff. Okay, stuff I haven't considered or covered, it filled it up for me. So you can open this, edit it or whatever. And if you don't like the way it has presented, if you don't like it, okay, the way it gave you the file, you can just open your original workbook, take a little screenshot and tell it to follow the same layout and formatting and aesthetic for your workbook, and then try again, revise it. Okay, if it doesn't like fill up a couple cells, see, it has given you 2 pillars. Okay, if you want more pillars, you can open your workbook, like you can upload the same file. Okay, you just download the same file and then again upload it and then prompt it. Okay, you can again upload it, prompt it, keep chatting in the same chat, prompt it again, and then using handy.computer or voice notes or whatever, you just say, you know, like, do this stuff for me, do that stuff for me, fill this up, I didn't like this, I didn't like that, you need to go this way and that, like that. Go a few rounds basically. Okay, Handy is actually kind of stuttering right now because I think I am killing it literally with the voice recording and all that. Like, I'm pressuring it, so I have to give it a little break. Like, my laptop can't handle it, unfortunately. But you get the idea, right? So just keep chatting. That's how you fill up your assignment. So if you're too lazy to fill up your workbook, Word document or something, then do that. Now let's say, what if AI gave you some output? Okay, what if you're like, let me just turn on the fan. Hold on. 37 minutes without fan. If this was Egypt or a Sahara desert, I would be cooked. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, let's say you're working on a little blog, okay, and let's say this, okay. Let's say, imagine this is a little document, okay. This is a little Word document I'm working on right now, immediately. Let me just close Handy. It's eating a lot of RAM. Hold on. Let me just go to Task Manager. Just type Handy. Shit. Yeah, found it. Yeah, closed it. I just started late. It was eating up too much stuff. Yeah, so where was I? So, okay. So I add an image here, the screenshot or whatever. Okay. So imagine this was a little blog, okay, or the little blog, and you are going to write some content and you don't know where to paste the content. You have to add headlines, subheaders and all that stuff. Okay, how do you do it with AI? So this is how you do it. I want to add a few headers and subheaders into this blog post I'm writing. Please improve the content, write it for me, and then handhold me so that I can Control F, Control C, Control V and drop your edits, whatever it is you recommend. Do it for me right now and guide me. Say something like that, okay? And then just run it literally. Okay, Hugging Face timed out. Bro, this sucks. I used it a couple times. Okay, let's go with Gemini again. Or let's go to Google AI Playground. Okay, I'm going to use this one now. Okay, so I just attach the file again. Set the thinking level to high. This has a massive context window, even bigger than Claude, by the way. Claude has around, I don't know how many tokens it has, but this one has like this thing. URL context also. This is if you want the AI to search URLs and stuff. Grounding with Google search should be on because this is a web search, okay? If you turn this off, then Google AI Studio is not gonna be able to pull stuff out from the web. Just run it, okay? It's gonna take a look at your screenshot and then it's saying copy the text inside the box below, okay? And then see, it's here. Drag your mouse from the title, clarifying all the way down to the end of the text block. Copy. It's going to tell you, okay, where you have to Control V, Control C, and on. And if you get confused, you can say something like, "This is too confusing. This is too confusing. Organize it for me. Handhold it me even more." And then just run it again. It's going to say something like Control C, okay? It's going to tell you this thing. Click on the empty page, Control V. So here it has said that you can scrap your post, just Control C, Control V. This is a very basic rundown I'm giving. On Claude, if you do, you can like go way deeper with this, okay? Especially imagine if it's a blog you're auditing and it's got a lot of stuff going on inside it, then and you are dealing with too many stuff, okay? Headlines, subheaders, FAQs, conclusion, content keeps growing and growing. So you can use this Control C, Control V hack, okay, and Control F hack, and the AI will guide you. And in Claude, if you're doing it in Claude, just make sure that you are telling the AI to give you the output as separate work docs or markdown files, empty files. Then it will give you like, it'll give you a lot of stuff, okay? So yeah. Okay, last AI trick, projects. Projects are there in Claude, projects are there in ChatGPT. If you're a heavy Claude user or if you have a pro account, you can do this. You can click on projects, you can name something in your project, like you can just, and you can give it, write 2 or 3 lines. Here's a basic thing I wrote, okay? Just create the project. You can set project memory, you can set project instructions. This is your system prompt, okay, where the same thing I did for Perplexity, the same thing you do for Claude here also, same drill, okay? Files you can upload, you can add as many files as you want, and it's going to consume some memory, okay? Images and stuff are very file heavy, so if you want to compress your images to make the most out of your memory, go to PixFlow, okay, JPEG to web, and compress your images directly. So you can compress your images in bulk. There are tons of images you can compress, okay? You can compress, like, let's say I'm compressing all this, okay? You can just click on the gear icon again, adjust the port. 10 is good enough, 10 to 4 is enough, okay? Keep the slider to 10 and then convert all, and then it will give you a little document, you know. See, 25 KB. This practice should be second nature if you're building your own website, blog, or just sending assets to clients, okay? So that you don't have to install a separate image compression plugin, and then the plugin will crash, or you have to upgrade to a different subscription, and then your site page speed will go down and stuff. All that chaos you don't have to go through. So this is like a 1 second work, literally. You can, this one little thing you do now, it'll save you a lot of headache down the line, okay? So this is a good practice. So I hope this tutorial helped a lot in general to get you started with AI basics. Thank you for watching AI Basics for Dorks. Thank you for giving me 45 minutes of your time. Like, share, subscribe, and reshare this video. If you want me to make any more stuff, then yeah, just follow cool stuffs. See ya. Good night.